Hi there, and welcome to ExOrdo. My name is Paul, and I'm the founder and CEO. And in this short tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your conference. The first step of the workflow is the administrator details. And as you can see in front of me, I'm presented with the main administrator, me. Down here I can choose whether I will be a chair or an administrator. And down below here, I can invite other administrators if I so choose. I do that by simply typing in the email address of the administrator. And then finally, I choose whether they will be a chair or an assistant. Once I'm ready, I move to the next step of the workflow by clicking Done. The next step of the workflow is the conference details. And here we're going to ask you what is the long and short name of the conference. The long name will usually be something of the format the First International ExOrdo Demo Conference 2012, including the first and the year. The short name is usually a shorter version that is most commonly known among your delegates. Finally, we need to know when does the conference start and when does the conference end. This is the date that the delegates will first arrive at your conference, and this is the date that the conference will conclude. Once you're ready with this step in the workflow, then click Done. The final step in this workflow is the important dates step. In this step, we're going to ask you a couple of key dates in your conference. But don't worry, if you don't know them exactly right now, you can always come back and change them. The first date where I'm going to ask you is when does submission open? This is the date on which delegates will be able to submit their papers. The second date we ask you is what is the deadline for delegate submission? The next date here is the inviting reviewers. At what stage do you anticipate you will begin inviting reviewers? And finally, this one over here is the date on which the notification will be sent to authors. Our third set is when registration will open. This is the date when delegates will be able to register and pay to attend your conference. The second one is when registration closes. Finally, down here we ask you what date will you be publishing the program, or what date will you anticipate publishing it. And the second date is what is the deadline that presenters will be required to upload their presentations. That is the final step in the workflow, and once you choose your dates, you can click Done and finish this workflow, at which stage you will be taken to your dashboard, where you can proceed to begin setting up your paper submission. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you have any questions, just drop us an email at support@exordo.com.